Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing the planet of love, luxury, romance, getting direct after so many days, and is going to be in this sign of Pisces for the next 1 month. So this is a good transit, and it is going to be a time for testing and trying also for everyone simultaneously, because Venus is going to be conjunct Saturn, at war with Saturn, with Rahu, and is going to be hemmed between Saturn and Neptune. Why Neptune I'm going to be talking? Yes, there is lots to discuss in this video. Please stick on to the summary part, because I'll be explaining what exactly is this getting us at. Rarely people talk about this transit this way. So we know that this is not going to be the similar kind of transit all through, as you know. And when it is going to be here, it is going to be in exact trine to Mars also in between in the month of May. And lastly, Vargotama, and will be in Gandanta also. So can you see how many things are going to be happening when this Venus is going to be here in the Pisces sign getting direct? So it'll be good for some, good for few, good for not everybody though. But still, we should take it with a pinch of salt. Every transit has its good and bad sides. So we must accept it. And also, we should not see the transits this way. We have to see how it is forming a connection with your Dasha Lord in the natal chart. Is this Venus in the transit in the Pisces sign forming a good connection like 311, 410, 212? 212, why? Because it does well, because second lord and 12th lord, they are forming a connection also here. So 212 relationship is also not bad this time. So see to it that it is giving good results as per your personal chart also, or not so good results if at all you are in the dasha which is forming a 6-8 relationship. So you have to check that way also. And this transit definitely is going to be a very important one. Why? Because it is forming initially Neech Bhanga for Mercury also for a few days, and then Mercury moves into the Aries sign. So let's start with the video. I'll be sharing with you what exactly does this mean first, and what are the events which are going to be taking place as well. So, okay, first the dates. So this Venus, is going to be in the Pisces sign on the 13th of April till the 31st of May. It is going to be in the sign of Pisces itself. So here it is going to be, as you can see, it is going to be from the 5th to the 14th, 19th to the 21st, and 24th to the 28th April, going to be in the Pisces sign with Saturn, at war with Saturn also. So this is a very crucial time period. So when Venus, the core planet, we know that is going to be, this is the highest expression of Venus, offering unconditional love, refined aesthetics, artistic devotion, spiritualized luxury, and a deep yearning for emotional union. Now, as Venus turns direct after retrogression, its significations, love, finance. I hope you all can hear me. These are live sessions, first of all. So when Venus turns direct, its significations, love, finance, art, diplomacy, move from internal revaluation to outward expression and resolution. They are going to be enhanced. Now it's going to be tightly conjunct, or we can say graha yudh, between Venus and Saturn. They are not unfriendly grahas, first of all. So it is definitely going to be giving some relief or relaxation here. But at the same time, between indulgence, there will be a war between indulgence and discipline, love versus responsibility, comfort versus karmic duty. It can manifest as emotional coldness, strained relationships, or friction between passion and realism. Because whenever Saturn exalts in Venus's sign, and Saturn is the Yogacara Graha for Venus's sign, and Venus is the Yogacara for Saturn signs. So you know that there is some kind of emotional coldness that we can experience, but at the same time, you will get to know who's who, and you will definitely be able to be more responsible and disciplined in love relationship also. Now it is going to be conjunct Rahu from 22nd to the 24th of April. Now, when it is going to be tight conjunction, Rahu magnifies everything it touches. When Venus and Rahu are together, it brings heightened desire, glamour, craving for sensual or artistic novelty. And foreign influences, sometimes obsession or distortion of Venetian themes. Now, this also, which I forgot to mention here, is that Venus will be hemmed between Neptune and Saturn. It's going to be hemmed between these two also. So this is the time when it is going to be from the, I'll just tell you because I didn't note this. So it's going to be hemmed, one sec. I'll tell you. Hemmed between, just sorry about this. Venus is going to be hemmed between. So from the 20th of April till the 20th of April till the 28th of April, it's going to be hemmed, Neptune on one side and Saturn on the other. So it's going to be in Papa Kartari. So this is a classic malefic entrapment. Neptune adds confusion. Neptune is dreaminess or idealism. Saturn brings pressure, restraint, karmic weight. Venus caught between them can feel stifled, idealistic, yet unsatisfied. Creative brilliance hemmed by practical challenges. Now it is going to be in trine to Mars also from 20th to 22nd of May, just for a couple of days, but it is very important. All through it is going to be in trine also. So a soft flowing aspect connecting emotional will. Mars is in Cancer, not to forget, with emotional beauty, Venus in Pisces. This fuels emotional creativity, protective passion, and intuitive action, but with vulnerability due to Mars debilitation. Now, when we see there is going to be tension between idealism and reality, because Venus, Rahu, Saturn are going to be in Cancer, Navmansha also from the whole April, almost the whole April. So this is going to be bringing about, it's a push and pull kind of a, time period. So what will happen, Venus will be longing for, for some love, but Saturn will define structure and limitation. Rahu turning dreams into illusion or cravings into compulsions. Desire to dissolve boundaries versus the need to build them. Fantasy and escapism versus karmic tests in relationships. Emotional generosity versus harsh practical realities. Can you see this? This is such a precarious transit. Now, I'm going to be telling you what all industries are going to flourish. Okay, so if at all you want to go in for any kind of investments, you should be thinking of doing in those areas, in those industries. Art, design, entertainment. You can expect a surge in emotionally rich, visually immersive content, cinema, digital art, music with ethereal or escapist themes. Especially products like spiritual glamour, mystical aesthetics, thinking high-end wellness, dreamlike branding, or conscious luxury items. These industries will flourish. Maybe herbal products, etc. Perfumes which are oil-based perfumes. These kinds of industries. In case you want to start, also you can plan accordingly. Pharmaceuticals and wellness industries. Now, Pisces rules chemical and healing. There is a potential growth in medications, but that too, in a very, in a very conventional manner, not the very new way of looking at, the tech kind of a industry. No, it is now we're going back to the primitive time periods, Vedic culture, Ayurveda and all. Okay. Spiritual tourism and healing retreats, they are going to be in demand. Transformative experiences will be felt even more. Also, psychedelic medicine, sensory tech, AI beauty, fusions of Venus's aesthetics and Rahu's techie edge and Neptune's altered realities could spark innovation here. Industries that are at risk, conventional banking, legal contracts, because Venus is hemmed between Neptune and Saturn, and Venus is at war also with Saturn. So lack of clarity over idealistic projections or overlooked legal financial details. Luxury spending without grounding, overvaluation of assets, glamour traps, or romanticized investments may unravel. Oil, shipping, or water-based logistics. Pisces-related sectors may face confusion, delays, or wield challenges, especially if deception or mismanagement is involved. Celebrity scandals or brand disillusionments. With Venus in Pisces plus Rahu, illusion sells, but truth may unravel reputations just as fast. Okay. On the personal level, of course, Venus, Saturn, Mars may bring about emotional tests, fantasies dissolve. You will be in the reality, in the real world. If you're holding on to illusion of someone, this transit may reveal the truth, whether the beauty or bittersweet. That is definitely has to be taken with a pinch of salt, as I said. Rahu can bring about fated encounters or irresistible attractions, but discernment is the key. Are you in love or are you under a spell? Spell doesn't only mean that it's spell, but it is like any kind of trap that you are getting involved in. Also, creativity and pleasure. Creative expression could peak, especially if channeled emotionally or spiritually. Projects that blend art, tech, beauty, healing, these are going to be cosmically supported. But pressure to perform or monetize creativity may dampen inspiration temporarily. Now, financials and desires. Financial clarity may slowly return, but decisions made purely from longing or emotional bias may backfire. Temptation to overspend or invest in fantasies is strong, especially Venus and Rahu combination. Use this time to refine values, not chase illusions. Now, Venus and Mars, when are in trine, romantic spark on the personal grounds, romantic spark with emotional depth, creative fire fueled with intuitive drive, potential to heal emotional wounds through art, intimacy, or nurturing. All these can trigger. And final reflection is that this is a transit of seduction and sobriety. So if you're sober, it's fine. Venus is exalted and luminous, but under siege. The urge to escape, love, and indulge is immense, but so are the tests, illusions, and karmic lessons. If navigated wisely, it offers a chance for transcendent and creativity, soulful connection, and profound transformation of values. Let the beauty not blind you. Let longing not mislead you. Let art, love, and value arise from depth, not just from desire. Okay. So when love wears a halo, but dances in shadows, for a mystical yet intense tone, perfect for blending Venus Pisces with Rahu Saturn dynamics. Desire means destiny, the prize of beauty in a world of illusion, luxury in limbo, when beauty, karma, and chaos collide. A soft heart in a hard world. Venus walks the tightrope. Between dreams and duty, love finds its reckoning, pleasure under pressure, when Venus fights for what it loves. This is what is this transit going to be getting us at. Now, also, Venus is going to be in these nakshatras during this transit. I must share with you that also. I've already done this video of Venus exalted in Pisces sign. So this is what I've already explained. So it's going to be in the Purva Bhadra till the 26th of April. From the 13th of April when it starts getting direct. 13th April, 31st May, this transit I'm talking about. So 13th of April till the 26th of April is going to be in the Purva Bhadra. And then it moves into Uttar Bhadrapada, that is April 26th. And then to Revati from May 16th to the 31st of May. It's going to be in Gandanta also. So that is a separate video I'm going to be doing because Gandanta is a very, very powerful energy as well. Do refer to the video that I've already done on this Venus's ingress in the Pisces sign. It's an elaborate one which will guide you through as to how this transit is going to be. And now I'm going to be sharing with you enough of talking on the summary part because, this is very important. If in case you want to really understand what industries are going to flourish, where you should go in for the investments, which all industries are going to be better for you if you're thinking of doing any kind of business or anything to do with your startup. So you should hear the summary part. That's really, really important. Now, coming to these sign-wise predictions. Now, these are going to be based on the ascendant sign, moon sign, and the dasha sign. Okay, now let me explain to the ones who are joining for the first time this channel. Dasha sign is something which you have to, first of all, erect your horoscope like this. On any software, you will find this. You have to just fill in your birth details, date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and you will get this kind of kundli or the chart. AS, wherever AS is written is the ascendant, wherever MO is written is the moon, and Dasha is the Vimashotri Dasha. Now, suppose you are a Cancer rising, but you are in the Dasha of Jupiter, which is positioned in Libra, okay, in your natal chart, in your birth chart. Now, you are in the Dasha of Libra and you're looking only from Cancer. That doesn't make sense because Dasha change, people change. So now, when you look at the Vimashotri Dasha, from the next time onwards, see where your Dasha Lord is posited. Suppose, as I said, Jupiter is in Libra. So make Libra your first house. Not Cancer becomes your 10th house. Okay. Now, Cancer is your 10th house. So see to it that you see the readings. Also, when you see the transit, first of all, you see your horoscope. How is it playing out? Now you will get clarity. Oh, my Dasha of Jupiter moon was not that good because it was forming a 2-12 relationship or it was forming a 6-8 relationship. Maybe you have a moon in Pisces and you have a Jupiter in Libra. So it's forming a 6-8 relationship, isn't it? So it is not a good Dasha for that reason. That is one way to look at it, a very minuscule level, I'm saying. There are other levels also, and we have to see so many other factors also. But just to be making things really very simple, you have to now superimpose the transit as per Libra. You are watching from ascendant, which is Cancer. Maybe your moon is in Pisces. You're watching from Pisces also. But when you look at the horoscope from Libra now, you will get a lot of clarity. Okay, now I know what exactly is this Libra sign like. Okay, so that is something which you have to also check. Okay, so this is if anybody is doing the timestamp, please do mention that I have explained the Dasha sign wise how you have to check, because people come back again and again because they don't understand what is Dasha sign. Now, for Aries people, Venus is going to be getting direct in your 12th house. Now, 12th house is the house of expenses, foreign connections, subconscious self, spirituality, escapism, hidden pleasures. And this is also when Venus is going to be in the 12th house, your understanding of others can reach its most spiritual and compassionate level. Because now your imagination, accompanied by a sense of beauty and the intuitive awareness of the harmonies of nature, are intensified. Many times there is a possibility of romantic, private, and secret commitments. There could be commercial activities behind the scenes related to art, music, entertainment, hospital, etc. Even educational institutions would be favored. This can help shy people to overcome their social inhibitions also, because Rahu is also there. In your personal relationship, you may have to take care of another person and feel great pleasure in helping someone you love. And if Venus makes difficult aspects in your natal chart, so this can be bringing about secret loves or some form of secret gratification that could have a corrosive effect on your reputation and social prestige. Not to forget that we do have Saturn and Venus also going to be at war. So beware of hidden health issues, psychosomatic symptoms, sleep and hormonal imbalance need attention also. Expenses may arise, may just go up. Travel, spiritual indulgences, don't be too charitable also. Luxury spending may increase. Foreign earnings can be possible also. In relationship, there can be secret attractions, long distance romance, or karmic closures. Let go of the old baggage. In case you are involved in any kind of litigation, or you're thinking of or planning to, then this will bring about some kind of secret financial dealings or backdoor agreements. Transparency is the key. Career-wise, it's a good one for those who are in the hospitals, NGOs, or international roles. Back-end work or research thrives. Focus on healing, avoid escapism, trust intuition, but double-check paperwork. Also, it is going to be, exalted here. And there is a Mercury and Venus niche bhanga also for some time. So this is a return of refined beauty, love, compassion, and artistic expression. And also you will be more communicative about all these things. Graha Yuddha with the Saturn is going to be a conflict between desire and pleasure and responsibility and duty. Delays or karmic tests in relationship, art, luxury, finance might trigger. Also, it is going to be intensifying your desire, brings illusion, obsession, or unorthodox relationship, foreign influences, sudden fame or fall, because it is going to be with Rahu. Also, it's going to be hemmed between Neptune. You can see I've not mentioned Neptune here, but Neptune and Saturn both, so it is going to be illusion. Neptune is illusion again, and Saturn is harsh reality. So a phase of spiritual disillusionment or awakening and confusion in values. It's going to be in trine, exact trine, as I said, on the 22nd to the 24th May. It's going to be in trine to Mars. 20th May to 22nd May, It is going to be a passionate drive to nurture and protect loved ones, but also potential for emotional burnout or passive aggression. Okay. So this is something that you have to be prepared and work on also. Okay. And see, Saturn is your 10th and 11th lord. So this is definitely going to be very positive for the ones who are looking for overseas, assignments or travels, etc. also. Okay. So follow the advice. And in the beginning part, I've mentioned about this transit, what exactly does this mean and what industries are going to flourish. So do not forget to watch the initial summary part. I was really quick this time. So for Taurus natives, this is definitely going to be very positive for your friendships. Intensity in friendships or unfulfilled romantic desires might just increase. Avoid jealousies or unrealistic expectations now. The romantic vibes in social circles, friends may become lovers, group harmony improves. Also in wealth, this is going to be very positive in flow through networking, luxury, art, industries, or female mentors. Gains are likely. And also this is going to be giving you good health. Don't be overindulgent in food or drinks. This is something which you have to be careful about of the sugar levels also. You might just be too involved because your Lagnesh is getting exalted and getting direct. So you don't have to be overindulgent during this time. Practice moderation in social settings. And in relationship, it can bring about some romantic desires. Also, if you're solo single, you might just find a partner. Collaborations will bloom and stay grounded. Ideal time for artistic or media work. Litigation will bring about some gains. Handle it diplomatically. Do not just get carried away as, you can be very emotionally involved. So you have to make some financial settlements and in inheritance also. Expand your vision, but stay grounded. Don't over promise in hopes. Over promising may be a trap. So either you don't promise or don't fall prey to the promises made by others. So things are getting better for you, of course, because your Lagnesh is getting direct and Saturn is your Yoga Karagraha. So again, very positive. Just the time period when Saturn and Venus will be Saturn and Neptune will be on the either side and Venus will be in the Papakartari. That is the time you have to be a little careful. I've given all the dates in the beginning part. So 20th to 28th of April, basically, you have to be a little cautious when you're making any decisions because it can be a little indecisive or illusioned or confused state of mind that you can be entrapped in. So you have to be a little careful and otherwise it's a very positive transit for you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. Okay. So for Gemini natives, this transit is going to be in your 10th house. When Venus, your friendly graha, to this, and Mercury is also going to be there. So it is going to be definitely a very positive time period for you. Now you will definitely be working on your, career. Visibility will be improving. Promotions or praise is possible. Charm becomes your powerful tool. And strong time, actually, for the ones who are looking for a career boost or change of job or profession, because here it is forming a Panchamahaparusha Yoga also. And there's an exchange between Jupiter and Venus also, not to forget that. So it is going to be bringing about career boost, like especially in beauty, media, film, fashion, arts. You can be doing well in those areas. Also, health, work related stress, you have to be little focused on that, because skin, reproductive system sensitivity is quite possible. So you have to take care of your health. Avoid overworking, watch anxiety and nervous energy. Wealth-wise, strong rise in reputation, gains via creative or diplomatic careers. As I said, it is definitely going to be very positive. You'll be mixing with the higher authorities. Female counterparts may come to your rescue when needed. And also in relationship, romantic attention at work or admiration from superiors. Maintain boundaries though, but it is definitely very good. And it is also very it's a very positive, as per the relationship wise, but you have to avoid flirtations. You can have some public reputation at stake. Then it is very positive for the ones who are looking for any kind of litigation. You have to be little careful about the litigation part, because workplace related legal issues need clarity. So tread carefully with contracts when you're going in for major signing. Favorable if approached professionally and ethically. Take public roles, show compassion at work. Mixed romance with power play at workplace is not right. So avoid. And also expand your horizons, align ambition with ethics. Stay professional amidst romantic temptations. It might just bring or lead to fall. So that is something, because it's in the Kendra, also in the 10th house. So you have to take care of your own, your own reputation. It's in your hands. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So all the dates are there in the beginning part, and what industries are going to boom and where you should be going in for the investments, which are the favorable ones. So do hear the summary part. It'll really help you. For Cancer natives, this transit of Venus in the direct motion is going to be in your 9th house. So this definitely is very positive for a great time for teaching, learning, spiritual coaching, or travel-based careers. If you're looking for, definitely very positive. Explore international expansion. This is a good time for that. Also, health-related healing through spiritual practices, yoga, nature, digestive sensitivity is possible. So you need to be working on your health. Good for recovery via spiritual or holistic approach. Now, here you have to, as far as relationship is concerned, attraction to foreigners, teachers, spiritual guides, deep soulful bonding will also be getting enhanced. You're moving towards that. The rekindling of long distance of philosophical connections is likely. Wealth-wise, unexpected gains via foreign lands, spiritual endeavors, and this might just be bringing about some publishing, higher education for the ones who are looking for it. So definitely very positive. Maybe your friends circle, you will find someone, you're dating someone, so that relationship might just trigger. And this is philosophical or moral aspects of a case come into focus. Justice may favor compassion. As regards to your litigation is concerned, I'm covering litigation also. And favorable outcomes through moral or ethical positioning, of course. Do travel, learn, mentorship programs, publishing, etc. Beauty, in case you are into all those in that kind of industry, they are going to be really flourishing. Now, do not disregard wise counsel or spiritual warnings. Listen to your mentors. Avoid imposing your beliefs on others. Okay. This is what. And overall, I think this is a very positive transit for you. And this is going to be good for you in case you are going to be having some something to do with your regards to your higher education. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Leo. Please do hear the summary part. I've mentioned about the dates, about the industries, which all are going to flourish and where you should be going in for the investments. It's really very important for Leo. Any kind of because it's a Lagnesh, it's the 3rd lord and the 10th lord in the 8th house. So some hidden ailments, especially hormonal, reproductive issues can come up. Time to detox or take any kind of therapy. Emotional detox is also required. Address hormonal and reproductive health. And also as far as your wealth is concerned, sudden financial gains through inheritance, insurance, partners, resources. Maybe, you're involved in any kind of litigation. You get a beautiful, a paper, you just get that, you realize the funds, and it's in your favor. You win the litigation. Maybe be cautious. Hidden factors or betrayals are also likely. But at the same time, it is definitely very positive for joint finances, speculative investments. You're going to be really confused also where to invest, where not to. So that is why I've mentioned the industries in the beginning part. Please do hear that first. Also, it is going to be very good for your physical relationship, and wealth-wise, relationship-wise, it's going to be very passionate relationship, karmic love, transformation, or endings are also possible. Secrets or hidden dynamics surface, intimacy deepens or collapses, depends on your personal chart, of course, here, because it's the 8th house energy playing out. We cannot just say that 8th house is not good at all. 8th house sometimes gives hidden relationships, sometimes secrets are revealed, and sometimes it's really very positive for your relationship also. Complex joint financial matters, handle wills, taxes really very carefully, and it's really very good for the ones who are into research, psychology, healers, occult practitioners. This is the time when you will be really doing well. Professionally also, there are some new offerings which are going to be coming through, and you're going to be really doing well. This is a transformation phase for you because it's the 10th lord in the 8th house, and it is exalted also, not to forget, and there's an exchange between Jupiter and Venus. So you can have some openings which are paving way to success also. Very, very positive for you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is, so I hope I've covered. So this is for the student natives also. I have mentioned everything. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, first of all, I have mentioned all the dates of the transit, the conjunction, the hemmed between malefics, etc. So please do hear the summary part. And then, I have also mentioned about the industries which are going to be beneficial, and you can invest or you can get into any kind of startup, etc. So that is going to help you even more. That clarity, you will get a lot of clarity, in fact. Venus is going to be getting Ucha in your, exalted in your 7th house, getting direct there. So this is definitely very positive for the business people, and also the ones who are into partnership. This is good for your relationship also. Maybe karmic, passionate connections, ideal love meets Saturn's test, and expect defining moments now in your relationships. Gains through partnerships, especially creative or international ones, are going to be coming your way. Potential for gain via partnerships, contracts. Double check the clauses also during this time. This is good for public image, good for strengthening your, your negotiations and, client-facing roles, consultancy. You're going to be really doing well there. Legal matters tied to marriage, contracts may surface. Clarity is essential. Gains through partnership, especially, maybe, through your own life partner, maybe you will get some promotion or something. Emotional stress from relationship may impact immunity, restore balance. Work on heart, kidneys, stress-related issues in relationship can also erupt. So that is something you have to be careful about, because Venus is your 2nd lord, also the Marakasthana ruler. So it can bring about some health-related issues. Stress can be there. But stress can be from whose side, from the partner's side, in business, in relationship. So intense karmic relationship, marriage shifts, etc. will take place. Business partnerships definitely are very, very favorable for you. Just avoid the dates that I've mentioned in the beginning part when Saturn and Venus are very closely conjunct, because Saturn is your 6th lord also. So when the 6th lord is in the 7th house, it brings about some litigation. There can be some kind of relationship issues also. 5th lord in this, but it is definitely a very positive time period for you, because the 9th lord, the trinal lord, is also conjunct the trinal lord Saturn. one of the trinal lords. So and there's an exchange between Jupiter and Venus also, so which is definitely very positive for your home family, relationship with your family members, purchase of property, purchase of vehicle. Student natives definitely are going to be flourishing and doing well. So this is going to be a very positive transit. Cultivate empathy in partnership. Don't be passive aggressive or idealize partners unrealistically. Don't expect too much from your relationships, I would say. Okay. But make the best use of relationship. Doesn't only mean your spousal relationship, your partner relationship. No, it means people on the other side, apart from you. Okay. Coming to Libra. Now, I have done the industries which are going to flourish, etc., in the beginning part, in the summary part. Please do watch that. And also the dates about, when you have to be a little careful when Saturn and Venus are closely conjunct. Now, also, Saturn is your Yoga Karagraha. Lagnesh and Yoga Karagraha are going to be conjunct in the 6th house. Definitely very positive. Venus doesn't do well in the 6th house though, but it is definitely going to be giving you some breakthroughs also. Take care of your digestion. In case you are, you've not been able to work out. Now you might just be starting your workouts, your diet plans. Digestive and fluid related issues may flare up. Avoid overworking. Don't be awake the whole night long and working, long hours. You can be overindulgent in your sugar and etc. So kidneys, fatigueness, you have to be little careful about that. It might just, trigger the health issues. Income through service based industries. In case you have been waiting for some job, now you will be able to sign the agreement. You will get the job proposals. Now this is the time when you will be in that zone where you are very secured. You will feel very secured also. And wealth wise, it is definitely very positive for you in case you are thinking of growth, self-care, pets, any kind of increase in your financials. This is a very positive time. It's just that Saturn is there. Saturn is limitation. So you have to be less lazier now. You have to now just pull up your socks and just go for those workouts now. Work, romances, or power dynamics in relationships might suffer. Tread wisely. And favorable if approached diplomatically in litigation. Also avoid escalating disputes. Great for those in healthcare, legal work, humanitarian fields. This is a good transit for you. Mars and Saturn are in trine, good for the AI industry also. And in case you are in the healthcare, for sure, this is a good time period. Also, work environment is going to get intense now. There is definitely too much of workload which is going to come your way. And also handle your relationship with care, because there can be an office romance, puppy love, etc. So you have to be very careful about that. Just be more focused on your work rather than getting aligned with your partner even more. Okay, focus on your work. Good for design, good for healing, good for wellness, the career wise, that is good. Serve others creatively, maintain routine. Do not take on too much or ignore stress signals. Just focus on your health. I would repeat, just focus more on your health rather than just working too much and getting burnt out. Okay. So this is what: serve with beauty and boundaries, stay graceful and assertive. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. Okay. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your 5th house. Okay. In your 5th house. So it's getting direct. Being the ruler of your 12th, being the ruler of your 7th, it's getting direct in the so Kendra and trinal connection definitely is very positive because there's an exchange also. So definitely very positive. Reproductive health, emotional sensitivity, creative expression yields as regards to your health. Speculative gains possible but risky due to Rahu's haze. Artistic investments are favorable. In case you are a painter, designer, or something, it's a very positive time. Romance might surge. Magnetic and idealistic approach is definitely very important. Possible reconnections with past loves. Okay. Litigation, child custody, legal disputes may arise. Creative negotiation is needed. Arts, drama, performing, teachers, designers, they will definitely do well during this time. Even occult scientists, who are in the occult sciences, they will also be doing well. Also, also there is a possibility of creating flow in rich. Also favorable if child or intellectual property is involved in your litigation. So this is definitely going to be good for you. Excellent for arts, content creation, performance, creativity, entertainment. So these are good. Relationship wise, you can be very passionate, dreamy, good time for conception, romantic creativity. Jupiter is also going to be forming an exchange here. So express yourself through art and romance. Do not gamble emotionally or financially without facts. Take the help of the experts when you're going in for heavy investments during this time. Enjoy romance, but don't ignore red flags. Stay practical with investments. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is, you see, I have given the dates. They are very important in the beginning part, when Saturn and Venus are going to be together, Rahu and Venus are going to be together, and Neptune is going to be, Venus is going to be hemmed between Neptune and Sagittarius. Venus is going to be hemmed between Saturn and Neptune. It's a very important transit, you see. So that's for good 10 days, from 20th to 28th for a week. But it is very important and a crucial one. People won't talk about it, but it definitely is going to be very, very important and can't be ignored. Now, coming to Sagittarius rising, this is the 4th house transit. So real estate, home-based income may improve, vehicles purchases likely. Focus on nurturing your family and emotional bonds. Mother's role becomes very, very important. It's the key, in fact. Take her help and advice. Take good care of her health also. Family property disputes might surface because of the Rahu energy, Saturn energy also. So take care and consult elders. This is the time. Those in design, industry, designing, interiors, hospitality, real estate, etc., they will benefit. Also, just take care of your emotional imbalance or comfort eating, because it's the 4th house energy. So Venus is Digbali also. So watch for stress eating and stress from family also. Balance emotional needs with reality. Don't avoid conversations at home. Don't shy away. Don't escape from that. Okay. So it can be also impacting your digestion, lungs. So nurture yourself, because it's the 4th house after all. So 4th house is the house ruled by moon in the natural zodiac, and Venus is Digbali here. So you just club them together. So nurturing yourself, your own self. As it is, there's an exchange between Jupiter and Venus, not to forget that as well. Also, family dynamics are going to shift. You might just be working from home, or some interior design is favorable. You might just change your interior. Property related cases are likely. Tread cautiously during this time. Make your home a sanctuary and ignore emotional red flags in the family also. And in case you're looking for a change, a job change, etc., so this is going to be bringing about that. And Venus is exalted in the Kendra. It's forming a Pancha Mahaprasha Yoga also. So it's definitely very positive for you guys. So make the best use of this time period. This is starting from the 13th of April till the 31st of May. So this is, I think, a good time if you can just make the best use of. Balance emotional needs with reality. Don't avoid conversations at home. They will help you out. Okay, I repeat. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. Now, you see, I have done a video on the same, elaborate one when Venus is exalted. So watch that video also. And also the summary part wherein I have mentioned how Saturn and Venus, when are together, when Venus and Rahu are together, Venus is hemmed between Saturn and Neptune. I've mentioned everything and what industries will be getting impacted and what industries will flourish. So in case you're looking for a startup company, or you want to start your own business, etc., you want to go in for investments, what industries you should be going in for. So all that is requires a lot of work, and you must actually pay attention to the summary part for yourself. It is really going to be helping. Now here, you gains through writing, media, freelancing, because it's the 3rd house. Transit travel may be profitable. Nervous system strain due to multitasking. Take breaks from digital overload. Flirty communications, romantic texts, and social media connectivity might just increase now. Minor disputes resolved through diplomacy. Keep communication civil. And also writers, content creators, salespeople, performers, they are going to really thrive during this time. It is a very good time. Mental clarity improves with this Venus, because Venus is your Yogara Graha in your third house. It's definitely very good for you guys. Throat, arm related concerns can be there, but skill based income shines, especially in music, communication, art. Romantic texts you have to be a little careful about. You can get caught, etc. Writing, social media, short travels, projects will move ahead. Litigation is likely to get settled in case you have clear documentation. You have to be very specific about what you want to do in this, particularly in this particular litigation case, that your minor disputes resolved through diplomacy, as I said. Stay calm, speak with charm and clarity, avoid misinterpretation, because Rahu is there, not to forget that. So be truthful and be artistic also. Do not manipulate messages or gossip around during this time. It is not going to be helpful for you. Okay. Coming to the next one. Also one more thing. It is good for purchasing of property and also selling of property. You will get good chunk of money. Good for student natives. They might just be getting into internship. They might just get a job. If you're looking for a job, this is a very positive time period, because 10th Lord is going to be in the 6 places away from itself. So definitely very positive to start a new job assignment also for Capricorn natives. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Venus is going to be in your second house. Second house in the natural zodiac is ruled by Venus and it's exalted there. So definitely very positive for the financial growth. That can be through beauty, luxury, advisory work, you're into consultancy, etc. So strong potential for financial growth. Relationship wise, also family harmony improves, romantic connections may deepen. You're going to be very particular about it. You're going to be very harsh on yourself also at times, in fact, because of Saturn and Rahu conjunction. But favorable for financial settlements. Read the terms very carefully during this time. Strong potential for financial growth through the industry that I have mentioned. Dietary imbalance, throat issues, dental issues. Practice mindful eating, because you can have sweet tooth. Ideal for consultants, singers, anyone working with voice or values. This is going to be a very positive time. Lawyers, etc. So it is definitely a very positive time period for you. There can be some addictive tendencies. Sugar, levels can go up. There can be some there can be strong period of gains also through art, liquid assets, or voice-based careers. Romantic speech, family discussions, emotionally you will be charged up. Public speaking, coaching, luxury retail, branding, these people will shine. Family inheritance or property-based cases may surface. You need to be really very careful as regards to your litigation is concerned. It is definitely very positive if you read the documents very carefully during this time. And in case, there is some inheritance related dispute that you're already experiencing, so this might just give you the verdict also. Monetize your creativity and voice, but do not spend impulsively or ignore deeper values. Follow your value system very carefully and follow that path. Okay. And also good for purchase of property, selling of property, and redoing your place. Good for student natives if they want to start any internship program, or they want to move to the foreign land also, because it's with the 12th Lord after all. Venus is your Yogara Graha. It's definitely very positive. It's your Bhagya Lord also. That is your luck Lord. So luck is by your side. Don't worry. Whatever you want to continue doing, you can now. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So definitely a very positive time period, I would say. I've already done a elaborate video on Venus's ingress in Pisces sign. You can watch that. And also in the summary part, I've explained really elaborately about Saturn-Venus conjunction. They are at war, Graha Yudh, and then Venus and Rahu conjunction, and then Venus hem between Neptune and Saturn. I've explained everything. What all industries are going to flourish. You must know when you're going in for the investments, you must know what exactly is it doing. See, this is the first house after all. Emotional sensitivity, hormonal health, feet or water retention may be requiring attention because Venus is in the first house. But you attract abundance. You need to avoid delusional spending or risky financial ideas because of Rahu. You will definitely be attracted to all these now. You have to be really careful about this. Relationship wise, love surrounds you, you're magnetic, you're idealistic. Saturn may test your self-worth also. In legal matters, seek resolution, not avoidance. Be firm yet graceful. You're in the spotlight, especially in beauty, art, counseling, performance. You're definitely going to be going in for some procedure to look good, to work on yourself, on your body. So this is definitely going to be really a very positive transit that way. Outcomes will favor if compassionately approached. Time to step into visibility, especially beauty, healing, and arts. Magnetism is high. Past loves might return. Know what is real. Saturn will not let you be in the superficial world. Fame, charisma, attention, monetize wisely. Vitality increases, but mental overload is possible. Ground yourself. This is the time. Lead with empathy and vision. Do not lose yourself in fantasy and victimhood. This is not that kind of a time period. Desires awaken under dreamlight skies. Venus returns, but the path is smoky. Know what's gold and what's just glitter. Okay, so this is what is going to be the highlight of this transit. Please do watch the summary part. I have explained everything very, very elaborately. It will help you understand this transit better. And of course, this is the time when we have to be a little cautious with Venetian kind of traits and jobs. Okay. Thank you so much for watching and being here, and have a great Venus's rise and Venus's direct motion in Pisces sign. Enjoy this transit and have a blessed month ahead. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.